Derrick Rose and the Bulls ready to defend their home floors. We look at the starting lineups brought to you by Jaguar. And for the Lakers, 16-6 on the season. They've started the same 5 all-20 in the league, and Rose has just been sensational so far this year, Jeff.
You can make the case Derrick Rose is in the MVP consideration and the most improved player. His numbers have skyrocketed, and he's helped his team to a 12-8 record with Boozer.
Start.
When you think about it, his minutes that he's had to play, and really no backup 4-5 that they actually trust, he's really done a great job in giving them every game production.
And here's another reason why Rose scoring so much more this year. He's become reliable on his jump shot. Won 3 championships here and 3 back at the old Chicago Stadium, which you and I both agree, that's still the loudest building I've ever been in my life.
That was a great place to play.
Hogan's
the ability to score in the low post, but also to be a facilitator and make the right pass to cutters. Tremendous cut by Bryant and pass.
Gasol, by the way, his Rose shot won't go. Gasol, #1.
So Bryant can just roam and help. He doesn't have to expend any energy guarding his man.
Bogans is the starter as Brewer throws up the shot, knocks it down.
During the last few minutes of that game, Madison Square Garden was the Madison Square Garden of old. That place was rocking.
Rounds already, and it's 22-9. Boy, the Lakers look sharp here to start this long East Coast trip.
They've been great defensively to start this game.
Rose, nice move. Ashik can't get it. Kobe Bryant wanted a foul.
I think he doesn't have to have the same respect for the game as some others, because he wasn't very respectful as Derrick Rose. Great offensive rebound. And Mike, he had one at the end of the game in Cleveland on Wednesday night. Usually you don't want your point guards on the offensive board. Here, Derrick Rose goes up over Pau Gasol and then sticks it back in.
One of Derrick.
That's 3 or 4 point-blank layups that they've missed.
Gasol misses. Gibson pins it against the backboard and comes up with it.
Great effort by Taj Gibson to come back in and rebound the ball.
Nice left-hand move from Rose. So powerful going to the basket. And again, of the Lakers, 8 for Chicago so far.
Well, this is Chicago's best offense. Get Derrick Rose into the open court.
This is, yes, a second quarter score. Boozer against Odom. Rose, good open 3, knocks it down.
But it all started by posting up at football. I'll be there in the Division III.
Boozer against Odom. Misses, ball tip taken by Noah. Korver, quick release, again. Korver with his second 3-pointer here of the first half. Odom finding a wide open Derek Fisher. Can't hit. And Noah, the NBA's second leading rebounder, hauls that one in. Good transition defense. Rose trying to shake. There's Dang. Hits a 3. The Bulls struggling for a quarter and a half. Now only down.
Really impressive what they've been able to accomplish on the road. And the next week, if they can win tonight, they're going into their next week, that homestand with both Boston and Miami.
Nice pass. And how about this? The game is tied. The Bulls. Noah putting a body on Gasol. Boozer the rebound. Boy, is the momentum changed. Rose in attack mode. Up and under. Oh, he banks it in. What a play from Derrick Rose. Jeff, Derrick Rose, he is fun to watch.
I mean, the ability to balance up, step through a
points. Shot. Gasol tips it, but right to Rose. And Odom fouls him to stop. That will not count. It's not a clear path foul. Fisher was around. What happened to the Lakers' great start? They looked so strong early. Odom pokes it away.
Well, I give a lot of credit to the Bulls defense. After giving up numerous layups early, they have done a great job of packing it.
The Bulls are going to be a good defensive team with him. They're not there consistently yet, but they have stretches where he has really helped turn them around. Final seconds of the half. Rose, one-handed, throws it down. Rose coming up big in the second period. A slow start for Kobe Bryant as the Bulls end with a 19-3 run. And we'll head into the lock on a busy Friday night in the NBA.
First half, and it was an ugly first half, but Derrick Rose looked beautiful because of his variety of skills offensively. The three-point shot, here the incredible offensive rebound and finish, and then the creativity on the break in transition, and then finally the little floater over the top of the length of Lamar Odom to end that half. Derrick Rose, this idea that, yeah, he's had great players, but he learned his craft, and it was difficult. As Rose, nice bounce pass to Boozer, and that's where forced the pick and roll to the baseline. So you see Fisher up on the top side. Odom's there to support, and just a great pocket bounce pass. And going back to Phil Jackson, Mike, real briefly, I really think, though, that when he decides to get out of it, as Boozer hits another nice little float.
Threw a little behind, Odom able to gather it. Won't go. Tipped nicely by Noah, and Boozer outlets. Rose dribbled it off the foot of Fisher.
His talent, I mean, he's gotten everything out of his talent. That's all you can do. He's done that exceedingly well.
Rose, dang, a three. Puts it in. Bulls back up by 3.
Well, this year, it's really been a big boost to their offense and to their spacing.
Noah the rebound off Bryant's miss. Rose pushing through the hands of Brewer. Here we talk about
all just made off the dribble, one-hand pass to a cutter on time and on target.
Noah goes right to the basket, does a good job. And Noah with his first field goal.
Very good rebounding team in general, but they're not a big team.
They will be. As Rose sets up, fires a three-pointer, and puts it in. And Derrick Rose now with 17. Well, this is what they were hoping for. One of the reasons why they signed Carlos Boozer.
And you see Boozer doing the same.
Fisher hits the first.
Look at this, Mike. He's going into his back-end game. Fisher comes down right off the dribble.
Pass inside to Bryant. Can't get it to go. Nice defense from Brewer. Brewer on the pull-up. Knocks it down. He's got that awkward shot that comes left here in the third. Obviously a low-scoring affair. Both teams had their lowest quarters of the season. Boozer tied up. Rose will try another three. It's good. Derrick Rose 3 for 4 from downtown.
But it's also
This is the largest lead of the game for Chicago. Tough shot, Bryant. Rose the rebound. Rose finds Brewer. Brewer won't go, but a foul as Blake bumped him.
Well, they're running the pick and roll. They find a little pocket. Boozer likes to drive left, sucks the defense in, and then finds
Offensive-oriented game, except with the Boozer-Rose combination, Jeff.
Well, again, it started by getting the ball inside. Good play by Boozer, an improved jump shooter in Rose, and then Boozer drives it left, sucks the whole defense into the paint, and again, good spacing by Rose, good pass by Boozer.
Cleveland.
And rightfully so. He was awful.
In foul trouble much of the game. Shannon Brown comes up short. Rose gets a running start on the rebound. Here he goes. Bounce pass to Brewer. Misses the layup. And Gasol the board. In the fourth quarter, and we played just over 4 minutes. Didn't have any in the third. Rose line drive. 22 for Rose. And he started 25 a game. He'll move into probably 5th place by the end of this regular season. Right ahead of him, he's got Dominique Wilkins, Oscar Robinson, Akeem Olajuwon, Elvin Hayes. That shot's good from the corner. They're going to review it on the court. They counted it is 8. They'll review that at the next stoppage. There's chance of MVP for Rose. Korver for 3. Bang! That's definitely a 3. Let's see the Rose. Yeah, that's a 2. You saw that left foot on the line.
But Mike, he made one of these shots against Houston, as we see him kicking it to Korver for the 3 on the pick and roll to tie the game. The same sort of thing. Full.
As the shot clock expires.
And I think the ball got deflected on the way up by.
You can just feel how nervous the crowd has become. They were up by as many as 12 here in the 4th quarter. 8 straight points by Chicago. Rose to the basket. Left-handed lays it in.
Wow.
Huge.
Well, this is a great split by Rose, but then to be able to adjust, go off the wrong foot, and finish with your left hand. Just
Rose lost it momentarily. Noah. Rose drives, pulls up, jumper, puts it in. Oh, Derrick Rose again.
wow. Poor possession. Clock running down, splits the double team, step back to his left, off back.
Thibodeau's team was down 13 early, led by 12 early in the 4th, now clinging to this lead. Big free throw there to make it a 2-possession game. Wade, one of the premier players in the league, as is Derrick Rose. He's become that this year, Jeff.
Both Chicago natives, just a great split of the pick and roll and a wrong-footed layup, and then weaving around in the pick and roll and hitting the step back jump.